As someone who used to manipulate women, I need to let you in on something that might shock you. We're incredibly skilled at faking vulnerability, and I mean this from a place of deep regret. If you've ever been drawn in by a guy who shared a heart-wrenching story, you might want to take a step back and assess whether you were actually getting the real him or just a well-rehearsed performance. I used to craft these narratives, and it's alarming how easy it was to pull at your heartstrings while keeping my real self hidden behind a curtain of grief and sensitivity. I would often say things like, "I've never told anyone this before," to create an illusion of trust and intimacy. "I hate that I used to do this, but I'm revealing these secrets because you deserve to know the truth and protect your heart." We actually plan these stories out with our friends, discussing how best to present ourselves as sensitive guys so you let your guard down. The irony is those fabricated tears and tales often served our selfish needs rather than an actual connection. I remember one instance where I shared a fabricated struggle about my childhood, how my parents separated, and the pain it caused me. In reality, my life was stable, but I needed a story to pry open your emotional barriers and reel you in. This is what I mean when I say beware of the sensitive guy persona. It's important to distinguish between genuine vulnerability and the manipulation tactics that some men employ to gain control over your affections. Ask yourself, does the narrative feel too good or too rehearsed, like a script instead of a genuine exchange? You deserve authenticity, not performance art. I know firsthand how emotionally disarming it can be to hear those tales. They're carefully placed landmines designed to elicit sympathy and ultimately dependence. I use those stories like currency, banking on your compassion to keep you engaged while I casually drifted in and out of your life. Remember, if a man's emotional openness strikes you more as a well-crafted tale than true vulnerability, it's okay to be cautious. Don't let any man do to you what I did to so many. Beware the allure of the guy who seems to lay his soul bare but is really just scripting a show to keep you hooked. I want to empower you to listen to your instincts and ask tough questions. Have you encountered a man who shared too much too soon? Have you felt trapped by emotional stories that didn't quite add up? I know these experiences can feel isolating, so I encourage you to drop your stories in the comments. Let's create a community where we all share and recognize these patterns. Women deserve to navigate the dating scene without falling for manipulation disguised as vulnerability. Together, we can expose these tactics and protect one another.